guys, and welcome back. So today we are doing something different. We are doing now I'm very sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, a mukbang.
When you first said about it, I thought it was something to do with McDonald's. I thought it was like a mukbanger.
I'm sure it's like an Asian thing.
Okay.
Where it's basically like it's an eating show, and I think it's kind of like someone's eating and then the audience watches.
I mean, we like to eat, so
yeah,
let's do this.
Yeah, but we're also going to do a Q&A so that we're not just eating, because I feel like if we didn't have any questions to answer, we'd probably just sit here almost in silence. So we have chili, which Joe made because he is the king of making chilies and spag balls.
I do love doing that. I've perfected it over the years. I've made a lot of this stuff over the years, and I feel like I've got it done.
There's dark chocolate in this. It is amazing. I made some guac. We also have sour cream. We have salsa, and then we've got some like nachos. We got tortilla chips with some cheese melted on top and jalapenos. And then I've got ice water in a Starbucks cup, and we've got wine. So you've got red wine. I have white wine with sparkling water in it.
This is what we usually do. I usually have the red, you have the white.
Yeah.
And well, cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Before we dig in, important guys, this is always in my pocket. Hand sanitizer. We got ill with food poisoning in Mallorca in 2015, and ever since I've been obsessed with this stuff. So
we go through so many bottles of this stuff. Yeah, so I've recently started putting sparkling water in with my wine instead of like lemonade. 7-Up was my lemonade choice because I'm trying to be healthier. I'm trying to be better. And how long has it been now since I've had any kind of pop or soda, whatever you want to call it?
Was it maybe Christmas last year we would have had stuff like that?
Probably, yeah.
Wow.
I just decided that I wasn't going to have any more pop, and I haven't ever since.
That is really impressive, because you used to drink loads of this stuff.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Every day.
And but I do feel much better for it now.
Let's do this.
Yum, yum, yum.
All these crisps are stuck together with the cheese, which is, I guess, the idea.
Yeah, that's like the best thing.
So what we do, we're digging a bit in here, then putting a bit of guac on there, and a bit of salsa.
Yeah.
I'm piling it up too high. I'm never going to be able to fit that in my gob.
Yeah. Go on, do it.
It's going to drop with that guy. Get some more on there. It does not need it, but
you're gonna do
it's
it
missing
anyway.
the sour cream. I feel like I should wait for you to get your dollop as well.
You carry on.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's a lot of guac.
Yep. That is a lot of guac.
I mean, you do like avocado.
I do.
So. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
As well.
Nacho cheers. Mm.
Mm. Oh, that's lush.
Oh, that's good.
We often have this, but we
never
don't have it with nachos.
No, we usually just have it like with a wrap or...
Yeah, like a tortilla wrap. Like the soft flour tortillas. But never with these crispy corn ones.
I'm dropping stuff already.
Okay, let's get some questions.
Yeah. So we both asked on our Instagrams last night for questions. You all came through. We have plenty of questions. Do you know, should we start off with the most asked question?
Why not?
Or like the most asked question, I think, on mine. When are we planning on having babies? we have answered this question before, but the thing is, a lot of you are new, and you may have not seen the Q&A we've done before. That's
true.
Which I think was actually on your channel.
Oh yeah, it was on my channel. Yeah. I forgot that it was.
So this might be the first Q&A that we've done on mine. That was a big mouthful.
I can't answer now.
Okay, so babies. I'm trying to think of the most diplomatic way to put this. Babies not gonna happen. Babies just aren't for us. It's not that we've particularly got anything against babies or people who have babies, but for us, I think it was something that we've never really wanted. I very specifically thought to myself all throughout my childhood, as young as when I was in my teens, I thought to myself, I don't want kids. It's not something I've ever wanted for my life. I actually said to you, didn't I, on our second date, was it?
I think it was our second date, yeah. We were in a park in town and we were walking through this park and you said to me, just to let you know, I never want kids. And I said, fantastic, because I don't either. So we were on the same page then and we're still on the same page now. I mean, we enjoy we love our life right now.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
And having kids would completely and utterly change that. We enjoy being able to have wine and relaxing, and we enjoy
our freedom.
Yeah, the freedom
to be able to just go anywhere.
Yeah, to travel. Also, you would not be able to eat hummus for quite some time.
And I love hummus.
You do.
We have every weekend.
Yeah. So that's the reason. Hummus.
Yes, it's hummus.
Here's the most pressing question of the evening. Have you ever met Lewis Hamilton?
What?
I have no idea where that question came from, but the answer is no. I'm assuming you haven't either.
No.
No, we never know. There you go.
No.
The question answered. Okay, so here's another one that a lot of people have asked. How did you guys meet? Well, I mean, where do we start? First of all, Charlotte met me before I met her.
Yeah, so, well, I'll say, why don't you say the first time you met me, and then I can...
Good idea. Yeah, the first time I ever met Charlotte was, I was working in a bookstore and I was behind the counter and I looked over and there was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen sitting on the staircase in this bookstore. And I did a double take. And I looked and she was looking back at me. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was literally my heart skipped a beat.
Aww.
And then after that, I didn't see her for I can't remember the period of time that passed. It was months, I think. It was a good few months.
Yeah.
And then, all of a sudden, she turned up and got a job in the bookstore in the same place. And I was like, oh my god, it's the girl from the staircase.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. So now tell your version of events.
Well, this could be taken one or two ways. It could be taken as cute and endearing, or creepy.
I find it cute and endearing.
That's a good job. Just think it all worked out
Yeah,
the
of course.
best.
Yeah.
My sister was working in the same bookshop as you. Should we say the bookshop?
Yeah, it was Waterstones. Yeah, a huge book chain here in UK, and I think in lots of Europe as well. Yeah.
So, yeah, she'd been working there, and the one day I'd gone in to see her and walked in through the doors, and at the time, the tills were kind of as soon as you went in, the tills were right opposite, weren't they?
They were, yeah.
So walked in and I just thought to myself, whoa, what a fitty McFitty over there. It was Joe, and he was stood behind the till. I mean, you were kind of just staring.
I wasn't doing this.
You were just kind of staring off into the distance. You looked bored as hell, I'm not gonna lie.
I was often very bored behind that counter, yeah.
But I just thought to myself, wow, he is hot. And it all just started from there. So each weekend then, I would go in with the pretense of seeing my sister. I was in fact just going to spy on the hot guy behind the counter because I didn't know that your name was Joe at that point. So in my head, you were hot guy. And yeah, that moment when you first see me on the staircase, I had actually been going in to meet my sister at that point, and she said to me, "Oh, we're just closing up, just mill around by you. I'll be back now." So I thought this is the perfect opportunity for me to sit down and admire Joe. So I sat down on the staircase, which now when I think about it, I was probably really
Yeah, I don't think people were supposed to sit on that staircase.
No, but
it was blocking all the customers from going up it.
I was getting in prime position to scope you.
And you did, it worked.
Yeah, so that's why I was staring at you.
So I had no idea at this point that Charlotte had been admiring me from afar for quite some time.
I was stalking you.
But I think that's really cool. I like that story.
And then time went on, and I was looking for a weekend job. And I thought to myself, it was just one day the idea just occurred to me, why don't I get a job at Waterstones, where Joe is with Hawkeye? So I did. I just
And here we are.
basically wormed my way into your life.
Now we're married.
Yeah, so it's all worked out for the best.
And this is 11 and a half years later.
Yeah,
That was how long ago we met.
yeah.
11 and a half years ago.
So that actually goes into another question. People were asking how long we've been together.
There we go. Already answered.
So yeah, so next January we'll be together for 12 years.
12 years. 12 glorious years.
Yeah, so that's how we met.
Best 12 years of my life.
9.
Let's have a look. Loads of these questions are about Glitch Girl, like when are you updating, when's the next chapter coming out? Basically, I'll answer that question in another video. It's going to be a little while, yeah, that's all I can say.
Someone's asked, do you like cats?
I mean, we've got 2 of them, so we should like cats.
We do.
Sometimes we don't like our cats, but
Well, basically, we always love them, but sometimes we don't have to like them.
they make it very difficult.
Yeah, sometimes they can be brats and then we don't like them, but we always love them. But yeah, we have 2 cats. We got Tula, who is 11, and Lily, who is 18.
Somebody said, what TV show or book series are you currently obsessed with? I'm always obsessed with a particular show. Well, a particular like range of shows.
Yeah.
Collection of shows that are all related. And that is Bachelor World. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise. I can't believe that I missed Bachelor Winter Games last year. What on earth?
I know, he's livid about this.
I can't believe it. Anyway.
Anyway, moving on, it's the sore spot.
I also love Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obsessed with Survivor. Yeah, what are your favourite TV shows that, like, you specifically, not us both, but you specifically love?
I mean, I think you know the answer to this.
Yeah, I definitely know the answer. Shall I say it for you? Benidorm.
I absolutely love Benidorm. If you haven't seen it, I would get on that straight away. I didn't watch it when it first came out. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be bad and I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it. But it was... No, it wasn't even last year, it was this year. Oh.
Sorry. I nearly choked on it, Chris.
Man down.
I'm good.
It was after Christmas, wasn't it? Was it like Feb, March time?
Something like that, because it was bad weather.
Yeah.
And you really wanted to watch something set in the sunshine.
Yeah, and there was nothing else on Netflix that I was enjoying. So I thought to myself, I'll give Benidorm a go. Well,
Here we are.
here we are, months later, and I watch it every single day.
I think you've like watched the entire... Is it 10 seasons? Oh, there's 9 on Netflix. There is 10, but season 10 isn't on there yet. You've watched the entire 9 seasons, like on the loop, like about, gotta be at least 20 times. At least.
Don't judge
And that's
me.
within a year. No, it is good. It is good.
Don't judge me.
Yeah, even I do find it really fun.
Let me live my life. No, it is really good. I've got better though. I only watch it now before bed.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to watch it. Well, I say watch it, but I would have it on in the background whilst I was working.
Yeah.
So it'd be on pretty much all day. And then I would watch it again like before bed. But now I just watch it before bed.
That's discipline for you. Because I bet you're itching to watch it
I am, yeah.
earlier in the day.
I am. I really am. But I've been trying to stop myself. So then I just watch it in the night now. And honestly, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm already looking forward to going back to bed to watch Benidorm.
Oh my god. Together, we really enjoy Game of Thrones. So
We've been binging that again, haven't we?
yeah, it's currently on Now TV in the UK. So we are binge watching as much as we can, because actually in a couple of days it disappears off there again. And we're going to have to actually purchase the seasons on Amazon, which is going to cost us a bomb.
Have to purchase it like muggles.
I know, yeah. But God, Game of Thrones is good.
Yeah, it is really good.
And Charlotte's read all the books as well.
I have indeed. Yeah, the books, they are just as good. Whoa, there's a fruit fly getting all up my grill. There's just something about like watching it. It's just way more entertaining. Like it's much more action packed. But the books are good as well. You're gonna read the books. Whoa! Bear with me 1 second.
This is what we mean, guys. Our cat is picking at our carpet, ruining our carpet right now.
Okay. So I think this is a good question. What is your biggest confidence boost?
Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. We've never been asked that before.
No, physically, to me, makeup can be a confidence boost. Not to like, mask who you are, but just to like enhance your features. But if I'm just talking about like general like personality confidence rather than like physical confidence, I do think the biggest thing for me is being not caring what other people think. I don't really know like the moment that it happened, but it's just got to a point in my life. I think it's happened like over the past few years. So say between the ages of like 24 and what am I now, 28. I really don't give a rat's fairy crack what people think anymore. And it is one of the most liberating, confidence boosting feelings ever, I think.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I feel exactly the same.
Yeah.
A confidence boost for me is, I guess, readers' reactions to my stories. On social media, in person. I remember when I was way back when I wrote my first novel. This is before Episode even existed, and I had no idea if people were going to like it or not. And I handed it to you. You read it first. This was the unpublished manuscript, and just getting your reaction and you saying that you loved it.
I did.
I mean, that was the biggest confidence boost to me. And I thought maybe I have done a good job.
You've definitely done a good job.
Next question. Will Charlotte ever write an episode story?
No, I don't think I ever will. 1, I haven't got the discipline. 2, I don't think... Like, I've got a wild imagination.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would be able to write a story. I would never be able to do the coding.
You'd watch my tutorials.
Joe does tutorials on his channel, which will be linked down below.
YouTube.com/for Joseph Evans.
And aside from that, there's no raccoons on episodes.
I nearly took that big by then, but I need to say something about this. Charlotte always wants me to put a raccoon into my stories.
Don't ask me why, I have no idea. It just seems like that's like logical, no? A raccoon? The raccoon did it.
I like raccoons. But unfortunately, Episode doesn't have the ability to add raccoons to a story unless you're using like a static image as an overlay. But nobody wants to see just like a non-moving picture of a raccoon just sitting there. So I'm writing a new novel, not an Episode, and the main character's psychic is not technically a raccoon, but he is a fantasy creature which resembles a raccoon in a lot of ways.
Woo!
And I did that for you, so there you go.
Thanks.
Raccoon City.
If you could have an all-expense paid trip, where would it be? I know where mine would be. Mine would be LA. Definitely LA. I would love to go to LA. I just think the whole vibe is like right up my street. It always seems sunny.
There's lots happening there.
Yeah, there's lots happening. Yeah, I really want to go to LA. So that would be my dream.
I would also love to go to LA. Me personally, I feel like I would love to go to Japan just because I've always been like into anime and manga and video games, and that is like the absolute hub of it, So
Video Game Central.
Yeah, that's the place to go if you're into that kind of stuff. So the one thing I don't particularly find attractive about going to Japan is the weather. I don't think they have sunny weather all the time. It often looks like, we watch other people's vlogs and it often looks like it's raining in Japan when they go there, but everything else about the place absolutely fascinates me, so that would be somewhere I would love to go. I got a good one here. What is your favourite song? Should we try and guess each other's favourite songs? I think that'd be better.
Well, because I'm thinking favourite song of all time, but then favourite song of like right now.
Don't mind me. There's a fruit fly in my wine.
I know what mine would be for all time, but I actually don't know what your favourite song of all time would be, because I feel like
I change my mind quite often.
You do, yeah. I mean, I'll guess it'd be a Peter Cetera, Phil Collins.
No, I do have a favourite song of all time. Just like try and guess yours. Is it Run by Snow Patrol?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, that is definitely my all-time favourite song, but I have like a favourite song of like
of the moment.
Well,
I'll tell you what Charlotte's favourite song of the moment is. It's Cher. Do you believe in love after love? Life after love. It's not.
No, it's not. You gotta have it. It is Cher, but is Cher strong enough?
Okay.
I danced to that the other night for you.
You did.
I gave a stellar performance.
You did, yeah.
To Joe and the cats. I think Joe was the only one who appreciated it, but it was a good performance, if I do say so myself.
It was up on the sofa and everything.
Yeah.
Do you want to take another guess of mine? I'll give a clue. The band does a song on my favourite movie of all time, but the song that is my favourite song of all time isn't on that movie.
Frou Frou. Is it Must Be Dreaming?
Yes!
Yes!
Must Be Dreaming by Frou Frou. Listen to it, guys. It will change your life. It's amazing.
Because in like your top 3 favourite films is Garden State.
Yeah, it's my number 1 favourite movie of all time. And I'm sure it always will be. On the topic of favourite movies, your favourite movie of all time is This Is the End.
It is indeed.
Yes.
I love that film. We haven't watched that for ages.
Well. We tend to watch it on your birthday.
Yeah, although we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't this time. We didn't have time. We were playing video games.
Yeah.
we were too busy playing games.
I love playing video games on my birthday. I'm not like a huge birthday person, am I? Like,
no,
because you say to me each year, like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I say, oh, should we stay in and play video games?
Guys, can you believe Spyro the Dragon is being remastered? Charlotte's favourite game of all time. Actually, yeah, should we do it? So, well, I've already announced yours. Your favourite video game of all time has to be Spyro. It has to be. Gotta be. What would you say mine is? This does have a definite answer.
It's a Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, which one?
7.
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Final Fantasy 7, the best game of all time for me anyway. I went off topic there. Spyro is getting remastered and Charlotte is over the moon.
Oh, I can't wait. It was meant to be out in September and they pushed it back to November, which I'm gutted about because that was going to make my September. Now they've just ruined it for me.
And you're going to do playthroughs for YouTube?
Yeah. Which, yeah, I'm hoping it's not going to be too hard to do because talking of playthroughs, the Bridge Girl playthroughs thus far have been the hardest thing that we've ever had to edit.
God, yeah, I don't even know why. It's just matching up the audio and stuff because we're trying to get good audio with a separate microphone. It's just really difficult trying to match everything up because this camera decides to split movie files all the time. Actually, another question that we did have was what camera do you use? So it is a Canon 70D. I think it's Canon EOS 70D. And that's our big camera.
Yeah, so the vlogging camera is the Canon G7X Mark II.
That's right. Yeah, you got it.
Okay guys, so I'm getting a bit full now. I don't enjoy it. Joe could probably carry on eating. But yeah, I think we're going to end the video here because otherwise it'll be like an hour long and I don't know if anyone wants that. But yeah, if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you want to see a Q&A mukbang part 2 where we can answer some more questions, that could be done at some point.
I am up for another feast.
Yeah, we love eating, so
upvote this video, guys.
Yeah, if you haven't already, go and check out Joe's channel.
youtube.com/Author Joseph Evans.
Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed. We've had fun. We've enjoyed answering these questions.
Thank you so much for all of your questions, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, even if your question hasn't been answered in this video, it will probably be answered in another video. Yeah, we are gonna go. Don't know what that was. Thank you for watching.